Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's Boy Swiper Boom here with another mukbang video. What's going on? How are ya? For shout outs, requests, and dedications, make sure to hit us up on all our social media platforms. That includes our most active social media platform, which is going to be currently TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And of course, the triple OG, Love at First Bite vlog on Instagram. But go hit us up on YouTube Shorts, TikToks, Instagram. I'm gonna leave all the description links down or whatever down below in the description box. Okay, thank you to Wifey for making this beautiful salmon meal. You know I don't usually do, you know what I'm saying, this stuff right here, but we have a nice, what is this? It's a recipe off of TikTok. It's like where you melt some butter, added Tony seasoning,
half a stick of butter.
Yeah.
Half a juice of lemon.
Right.
3 garlics, but I put way more. And then just some Tony's and some Italian seasoning.
Yep.
Don't put salt because Tony's is salty.
Yeah. Tony's is definitely salty.
And then, and parsley. Chopped up parsley.
Chopped up parsley in the butter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just pour that over salmon.
And then you put it in the oven at like what, 350?
375. It says 13 to 15 minutes, but ours was like 25 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I actually pan-seared, I put the dry rub on last night, so I kind of like marinated it, I guess. And I pan-seared it a little bit just so it has that nice crunch on the outside. We also made some risotto, which is just, you know, an Italian rice. Added mushrooms to it, green onion, and then I have some roasted asparagus that's covered in butter and garlic. So I'm excited. Let's go in. If you want the actual complete recipe and how to do it, how to make it, the ingredients, yada, go to our Love at First Bite Instagram, and there's a video on there how to show you how to make this. It's awesome. It's an awesome recipe. It doesn't show the risotto. So, okay. Let me get a piece here and do a thumbnail. All right. Oh my God. It is perfectly cooked.
Yay.
Trying to grab it, but it's freaking hot. Come on, mama. Thumbnail time. Okay. Let me try it. I'm gonna try it without the risotto. Oh my God.
Is it as good as yesterday?
It's better than yesterday. Because remember how like the bottom half and the sides weren't really seasoned?
Yeah. So
oh
I
my
can
God.
only taste about 50%.
Oh yeah, she's still a little sick.
It was not allergies after all.
Oh my God. And also, if you can't get a full view of this salmon, we also took some pictures for Instagram as well.
Gorgeous pictures.
Yeah, Abby's feeling a lot better, right?
Yeah, the only thing I have is a little bit of stuffy nose still. And I can only taste like certain things. Like I can't taste Pepsi Max. I can kind of taste McDonald's. Remember how upset I was when I couldn't taste it though?
Yeah, she got mad. Food is very important to us. This risotto's good, right?
But yeah, I can taste the asparagus perfectly.
This risotto is like Italian. What is that? Italian rice? Speaking of Italian, shout out to Italy for winning. What was the other colonizers team that was playing? Is that a bad word? Can I not say colonizer? Colonizer. What is that? It's like a weird, that new league that made headlines last year. It's like, we're gonna start our own league. It's gonna be the best soccer teams in the world, except for all the brown people. So all the European countries got together and started their own major league, whatever, for soccer. And I guess yesterday, Italy played against England. You know, bunch of Italians. Oh, my dad, come on, oh, come on, and then, you know, oh, bruv, I can't believe you. Oh, you got the goal in net. Sorry, now I'm just being you can't, that's your reverse racist. No, okay. But Italy won. Shout out to Italy. You know what's funny though? It's not funny. It's not funny. How Europeans put so much emphasis on how ignorant and messed up and racist that we are. But what was it, the goaltenders? It was like three.
No, it was the last people, three black people for the English.
There's three black people that played for the English
And
that messed up a goal or something.
It was penalty shots?
Penalty shot, yeah.
We went all the way.
And you see all these European fans in the stands, all these English people calling them monkey, saying racist slurs, blah, blah, blah. And does it bring joy to me that they're being ignorant towards people? No. Does it bring me joy that these European countries have always put themselves on a pedestal of like, we're not like that. We're not like Americans. Yeah. And you know what's funny? It's like one of those things where like,
there's racism everywhere.
There's racism everywhere. Hey, let me be funny though, okay?
Then what you want?
Because I loved it, you and you cooked for me. But isn't it funny that like you guys have some of the best education systems in the world? At least over here, we have the excuse that we're dumb. We're a bunch of redneck, dumb, ignorant, you know what I'm saying? But over there, no horrific history like the United States in the past to make you like this. You guys have great education, but for some reason, y'all still being crazy racist in the stands towards your own players. The English fans were being racist towards their own players. You know, we might be.
But God forbid they won, then they would be their heroes.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we might be Trump 2021 nowadays and all the ignorance that's going on right today. But to a certain extent, y'all like the United States from the 1950s right now. It's pretty funny. But hey, shout out to the Browner team that died. All right, I'm going to stop. I'm going too far. JK, LOL, guys.
A lot of UK people obviously don't represent those idiots.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just, you know. You know me. There's a lot of people, a lot of good people in the UK. Tons, of course. But, you know, when I get an opportunity to crap on better economically countries, you know, I like to jump on that. Oh my God.
Try the asparagus?
I did. The asparagus is perfect. It's like soft but crunchy.
Are we giving Rocky salmon skin today or not?
No, because he's not eating his food. He's being a brat.
He's being a brat.
I would like, well, how, you know, okay, if somebody can answer me this, why isn't any South American, Central American teams included in the, I remember a while ago somebody was kind of explaining to me why those countries aren't included in that soccer league. I guess, yeah, obviously it's Europe, so, and you know, the United States includes Canadian teams and our major league sports and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's like just far enough to be like, nah, it's not worth it.
Well, I think Europe, when you look at Europe, it's like just a bunch of states. So it's like playing for America's championship.
Got you.
They need something equivalent because playing for France championship isn't really that exciting, you know?
So, okay, now I'm going to sound ignorant, but so South America and Central America, they have their own league too, I'm assuming? Maybe? You don't know? And do they play, like, do the champions from Central and South America play the EU champions? We don't know.
I don't know. All I know is
we don't know.
All I know is we don't call it soccer, we call it football.
Boom! Ain't it funny? Isn't it, bruv? Isn't it funny how, like, the European over here don't know nothing about that? But then the Mexican American also doesn't know anything about all the soccer stuff in South America and Central America. Because at the end of the day, we didn't watch that game last night for the joy of soccer, aka football. We watched it for the racism.
We didn't watch it.
Oh, we didn't watch it. How did we find out? TikTok? Yeah, that's how we watch things. TikTok.
Instagram.
A bone. What the? Anyways, what's for dessert?
Nothing for me. I can't taste it. That's another thing. Like, I'm not even gonna bother eating something unhealthy because it's not like worth it. Like ice cream, I can't taste it.
You can't taste ice cream?
I don't think so. I can really
Let's go get some and try it out.
No. Like
We need to.
Yesterday I didn't even eat that much. Remember I said I ate the salmon,
Yeah.
same meal, and then in the evening you brought us some McDonald's because I missed out last night, the night before.
Yeah, we had McDonald's twice in 2 days.
Because the first night I couldn't taste it, I was so upset.
I use every sickness as an excuse to eat more unhealthy stuff.
So the first night I couldn't taste it, so you ate most of it. Second night I could taste some of it.
Right.
But not like definitely not full on. Like literally I could taste like 50% like flavors here and there. And I ate
That's
some
true.
of it. It's kind of sad. I feel like every day I can taste a teeny tiny bit more. Maybe like 5% more.
What was that? Not to go back on what we were saying, but like, remember that video we saw where it was like this British black dude and he was arguing with like a British white woman and he was like, she was like telling him, but sweetheart, you're not really British. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was born and raised in England and so were my family. He's like, yeah, but you're really Caribbean. It's like, no, I'm not. And then he was like, she goes, if I was born and raised in the Caribbean, I would never be considered Caribbean. And the guy was like, what are you talking about? You know, there's an abundance amount of white people that live in the Caribbean that are born and raised in the Caribbean that have like their parents and grandparents that are born and raised in, and that's true. There's a lot of white people that have been there for like 100 years or more in the Caribbean. But it's like, it's just one of those things where nobody's in a position to like take anything away from you in the sense of like how you identify as where your home is. I mean, come on. People identify as a lot of things nowadays and they have every right to identify as whatever they want. So it's like if you were born and raised like for example, I was born in Mexico. I was, but I moved to New England when I was 3 years old. So when people ask me about some Mexico shit, like, yeah, I got you, but I got you in the sense of like,
what you've learned,
like what I've learned from my parents. Like
I'm living in America.
While living here, I'm 100% bilingual. I don't sound like it, pero yo puedo hablar español perfecto. Pero yo no quiero, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna prove anything to y'all. I don't need to, you know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where like, I don't have an accent to show a sign of like, oh, he knows Spanish. So when I speak in English, they're like, oh, you speak Spanish? That's so weird, blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay. But the number one rule in my house was speak Spanish all the time. So I didn't learn from Mexico. I learned from my folks, which is important. Yeah, that's great now. But at the same time, for the kids out there that are Latino that don't know any Spanish, like, that doesn't mean I'm in any position to take their identity. Oh, you don't know Spanish? Yeah, you're not as Latino as like the...
Or like, remember when you said you'll never be good enough for white Americans and you'll never be good enough for Mexicans?
Selena. That's from the Selena movie. It's you'll never be American enough for Americans and you'll never be Mexican enough for Mexicans. And it's like,
that's to say that to a child.
Yeah, it's so messed up. So it's like, I would never take any. I don't care how little a little Mexican kid knows Spanish. Like and I don't even care if he's mixed. I don't care if he's half white, half this. You're Latino to me. That's how it is. Plus, that's how ignorant white folks treat all the mixed people. They're not like, oh, he's one of us. No, you put a little drop of any type of brown in them, he's that now. So why can't, you know what I mean? No, I don't like taking people's identity away from anybody. But
that's also effed up, like mixed kids, a lot of mixed kids who are half white, half black,
right,
they're considered black. Like, what?
Yeah.
You should.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, exactly. You should.
Let them choose what they want.
Let them choose what, right, exactly. Let them choose what they want. Like, it's not up to us. And the people that make the most fuss over it are the people that are in no position to or should care about that stuff at all. So, like my brother, my little brother, he's 10 years younger than me. He was born in Hartford, Connecticut, and he knows Spanish. He doesn't know as good Spanish as me or my family or anything, but he still understands it. He still speaks it to a certain extent. But I'm not gonna like take away anything from him. I'm not gonna say like, oh, you're not as Mexican. Like he's 100%, you know, his blood is. But even if it was mixed, like I'm not gonna take that away from him. Like it's messed up to do that. So I don't know. It's one of those things where I know why the ignorance is here in the States, and I know why it came, like why it is where it's at and where it came from and the origins and the reasoning why it's like this, blah, 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 blah. But I almost don't care to a certain extent because there's countries that don't have any history of like horrific slavery or racism in their past, and they have great educational systems and great governments and livable wages and free healthcare, free education, all these things, and are still being a certain way towards anybody of color. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things that like, is it just like a natural thing and like ignorant people to act as, I don't know. So when I see like these videos of Europeans being like, no, it's not like that over here, it's like, there's racism everywhere. There's prejudice everywhere. There's ignorance everywhere. Shout out to the Italian soccer, whatever, football team for the win. But also shout out to England for you know, the little clips I saw. Y'all were killing it. Y'all put your heart out there. Boo to the fans that crapped on those quote unquote fans who were acting all ignorant. So cheers. I'm getting really, this is a big piece of fish.
I know.
This
I
is
ate everything, but I'm really full, except for all of my risotto.
This is this piece was 0.75, so it's about 3/4 of a pound, which makes it about 12 ounces. So it's a 12-ounce steak. Really good, really soft, delicious. Please go and check it out. You know what? And if you make this the same way y'all treat me with the Mom's Chicken Tacos, snap me, DM me on Instagram, hit me up. I want to see the photos from you guys making this. I want to see the videos, all that. And if anything, if you want to, if you're feeling kind of froggy, jump. Make a YouTube video. Film yourself eating it, real quick, a YouTube short, and let me see it. Fellow YouTubers, I challenge you to make this.
The salmon challenge.
The salmon challenge. Let's see your salmon. Post this.
Yeah, you don't have to make this one. You can make any video.
Try this. I really, you know what? I'm being serious now. Like, this is a great recipe. I'm not even a huge salmon fan. This is bomb. So I challenge other YouTubers, make this, post it. Let's see who does it the best. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for having lunch with us. Thank you to the wifey for, are you giving us the finger?
No, I think so.
Oh. Thank you so much for wifey for making us lunch. Shout out to Rocky for not eating his lunch.
Yeah.
And thumbs up the video if you like, thumbs down if you don't, comment, subscribe, and we will see y'all in the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.